Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Today we got something a little different. We got my 1987 Mazda Rx7 Turbo 2 here in the driveway. Today we're going to take a little bit of a look at it, but then we're going to go ahead and pull the motor and the trans. It does run. I rebuilt it about 10 years ago and just got it running last year because of the price and availability of aftermarket ECUs being what they were. So currently, like I said, it does run, but we want to go ahead and get the transmission rebuilt. So I'm going to pull that out of there, and I'm just going to pull the engine also because I want to clean some stuff up. And I'm debating painting the engine bay because it's kind of sorry. It's looked a lot better. But anyways, just thought I'd kind of show you guys what I got going on in here, and then we'll be in. I've already removed a bunch of interior pieces for running a new relay and larger gauge cable down to the fuel pump because we don't want to be running the stock wiring for fuel pumps, especially aftermarket stuff with that high current draw. So went ahead and took care of that, but now we have to get it moved kind of more centered in the driveway there and then get it pulled out. So we'll take a look at it and then start it up, move it over, and get that engine out of there, and the trans too. Well, welcome to the cab. We're just going to go ahead and fire it up, and then I'll kind of show you guys the engine bay a little bit, but not really anything spectacular going on, other than I'm ready to give this thing a fire. It's a cold start, so I don't expect any miracles with how well it's going to start, but it seems to do all right. So let's give you guys the show. Fuel pump sounds a lot better after I went ahead and redid the wiring. Had to redo my fuel pressure though, because it was definitely having some overcurrent draw, and it was kind of sputtering when it tried to keep up, and now it seems a lot better. So, all right. There she is. The seat is not bolted. Let's go ahead and get her moved. I shut it off. I'm going to pull the engine off today. Got to clean it up, you know. You going to be sleeping? I'll be switching to air tools then. So, went ahead and moved her over, confirm with the neighbors that they aren't indeed going to be sleeping today. Apparently there's a bag stuck under my car. What is that? Okay. Anyways, got a lot of things to do. A lot of the idle and ignition timing and just you know, quality of life kind of things to take care of. Eventually here I'm going to paint the hood, and hopefully I can do a decent job on that. But for now, it's just a long-term project. No real rush on anything, and hopefully we can get this thing documented a little better than I have been. So anyways, hope you guys are along for the ride. And just one more thing, I think some of you may have noticed that the turbo is not in fact hooked up to anything. I don't currently have the front mount intercooler installed. I think what I'm going to end up doing is probably going to a water to air intercooler, and that's the problem, is I think I'm going to do that. I'm not really sure what I want to do yet, and so until I make up my mind, that plumbing will not be done. But in the interim, one of the things that we're going to do when we pull this engine is kind of go through some of the parts that we got to put on here. So once you see some of the parts we have, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. So stay tuned for that as well. First things first, I have to start disconnecting everything, and I think that's probably some of the boring stuff, so I'll cover some of that. But I think you guys can enjoy a couple of time lapses, and we'll get through getting this motor out of here. All right, stay tuned.